Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install Windows 11 using an Install Media USB onto an Asus laptop computer. Now, I made this USB myself for free. I will have a link below in the description showing you how you can do that. All you need is another working computer, a USB, and you'll need the URL for the Microsoft site where you can download that install media. So to get started, make sure your computer is fully powered down and off. Make sure that the charger cord is plugged in. You don't want to lose power during this process. If you do, it could damage whatever has been installed of the OS and you'll have to restart. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my Windows 11 Install Media USB and plug it into my USB port. I'm then going to hit my power button and immediately start tapping on the escape key. For some of you, it will be the F2 key. Some of you, it may be even the delete key. I have two options here. I have my Windows Boot Manager. And I have my UEFI, which is where my USB is plugged into. So I'm going to use my arrow and go down there, hit enter, and it will start booting off of my USB. So I'll take you through all these steps so you know what to look for. Right now it's asking me to set my language. I'm going to leave it alone to English. Hit next. Select keyboard settings. It's set to US. I'm going to hit next. Select startup option, and I'm going to install Windows 11. So here you have an option. You can repair your PC if you're doing this as a troubleshooting step. Maybe your computer's not loading up correctly. Maybe you're facing some sort of boot loop issue, and this is the troubleshooting step that you're on. But in our case, for this video, we are installing Windows fresh. So I'm going to leave it at that top option. It's also going to give you a little FYI there, a little checkbox. I agree that everything will be deleted, including files, apps, and settings. That's how we're doing a fresh install. So I'll select that box to agree, and I'll hit next. As a side point, if you guys are seeing that you're having trouble moving your mouse, try using an external mouse that plugs into the USB at this point if you can't see your mouse. Also, if you can't do that, try using your tab keys or your enter keys or arrow keys. There usually is some way to navigate that if your mouse is not working. Here, I'm going to accept some T&Cs. Now this is another option where you can delete all of your data or save some partitions. Your data and your settings are saved on various partitions. I'm getting this computer ready for resale, so I'm deleting all partitions. You may have a different situation, but that's what I'm doing in this video. So I'm going to go through now and delete all the partitions. I'll select them one by one and hit delete. Select another one, hit delete. As you can see there, the only two things left are my unallocated space, which is my entire drive, and then disk partition 1, which is my USB. So I'm going to have my unallocated space selected. That's where I want to install the operating system. I'll hit next. And then ready to install, just to confirm again, install. Depending on your computer, this could be a fast process or a slow process. Your screen may go black like this a couple times. It may also restart several times during this process. You may have noticed that notice when it, notice that notice. You may have seen that notice on your screen. Keep that in mind. It may do that. Nothing's wrong. Okay, so most of the setup is done. We'll just proceed through these last few screens. Is this the right country or region? United States, that's yes for me. Choose the options that are right for you in this process. Is this the right keyboard layout? Yes. Do you want to add a second keyboard layout? Skip. Let's connect you to a network. This is where you have to sign into a Wi-Fi network in order to proceed. I'm going to go ahead and click on next. This is where it asks to name a device. Again, you can name it whatever you want. But again, I'm getting this computer ready for resale, so I don't necessarily care about any of these options. I'm going to hit skip for now. Checking for even more updates. Okay, I don't know about you, but that took me quite a while. That was well over 35, 40 minutes-ish. So again, depending on the speed of your computer, it could be faster, it could be slower. Unlock Microsoft Experience, sign in. They often have you sign in nowadays. You don't have a choice, unfortunately. After signing into your Microsoft account, you can create a PIN. Don't worry if you don't want to be signed into your Microsoft account or if you don't want a PIN, you can remove those things after the setup process. I like going through here and turning all these off. I don't like giving people my data unless I know exactly what it is, what it's being used for, and if they're paying for it. So I don't give anybody my data for free, so accept. And there we are at a working Windows 11 desktop. When this process is done, keep in mind you probably want to run a bunch of updates. There's going to be a lot of system updates, a lot of security updates, driver updates on a new version of Windows. I will have a video link below in the description, but I will also have it pop up when this video is done. It'll show you how to install all those updates so they're not just running in the background for days or weeks, slowing your computer down. But that's the end of the video. I hope it was helpful. Please like and share if it did help you out, if you think it can help someone else out. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoy DIY computer tutorials like this. I also do keep the FAQ section updated below in the description. If you have a question, check that out first. It could save you some time getting an answer. But if you do need to leave a question or comment, please do. I try to get to those a couple times a day at least. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.